Alright, welcome to my Grant's Games series. It's a little different to things I've put on this channel before. These are all stuff I did in class. This is my first game. It's like an RPG type style game. Your goal is to delve deep into the depths of the Dungeon of Mystery and find the Gem of Legend and claim it as your own. Press enter to continue. Enter your name. That's not a valid name. You can't do spaces. I accounted for that. So I'm going to Grant. Then male, female. All this does is change one pronoun. If you type something else, it's like you gotta only do male, female. Anyway, so there's 3 difficulty modes. I don't really know. Originally, normal mode was, well, actually at the very start there was easy and hard. Originally it was going to be 2 completely separate campaigns and not just a stat increase. Then I made it like, so, easy increases your stats and stuff. Doubles critical rate was added very late. Defending, originally that thing sucked because defending it only worked on the turn you used it, and it was really dumb. I'll explain all the mechanics in the tutorial that I put in here. I'm going to pick hard mode. Select hard. Current stats, yep. Got some equipment, experience. Okay, you enter room 1. Battle. This is first battle. I like some tips. Yes. Different enemies have different chances of hitting you, and you also have different chances of hitting them. Some enemies, like bats, have a high avoid rate, while others, like false chests, cannot dodge attacks. Boss enemies can never miss. Certain enemies have a 40% chance of poisoning you. Poison lasts 5 turns and takes 5% of your total HP each turn. Defending will have damage on the turn it is used. Oh, whoops. That's cut off on the recording. There we go. This effect will last 3 turns after, but the effect will lessen each turn. However, defending does not work if you try to use it again for 2 turns after your defense goes back to normal. Additionally, your damage output is cut down to 2/3 during the same duration, so be careful. Unlike defense, this weakening effect does not lessen each turn, so it will be 2/3 during the whole time. Defending also halves your chance of being poisoned, though. Healing restores a percentage of your HP. Healing cannot be done if you have full health. Well, actually, when I first implemented the poison feature, when I first implemented the poison feature, poison was going to, your healing was going to have a chance of like healing your poison, and you could use it when you had full HP just because of that. But then that broke the game because I messed up the code or something, so I just reverted it back and did attempt to make it heal poison. So yeah, healing can only be done every other turn, so it's not just when you get hit big damage you just keep healing. Game balance, and there's a 5% chance that you'll get a critical hit on the enemy. This will triple the amount of damage that you do to an enemy. Your health is restored by 10% of its maximum after each battle, except in boss fights in which all of your HP is restored. So then your first enemy, it's Rat. You type in what you want to do, and then it happens. So I struck the Rat, I deal 5 damage. So the calculations is just your attack minus enemy defenses damage and vice versa. And yeah, healing restores. Um, is that, did I keep that on the status menu? No, I I don't know why. No, I know why. Originally, I was going to have like your I don't know if I actually kept it so that your healing output. Let me check. I'll check later. That's fine. So yeah, you can just keep going, and I'm doing very inoptimal strategy. So yeah, and that's odd. Does not appear that there are any enemies in this room. You find a chest. Would you like to open it? So you say yes. The chest was a monster in disguise. It's turn 1, and your current HP is 46. What'll you do? So here's the optimal strategy. Defend, heal. Attack, heal. Attack, heal. Defend, heal. Attack, heal. Attack, heal. Defend, heal. Attack. There you go. You can basically never lose. And yeah. So then you get to fight some bats. It's always a good thing. So wait, did I? Okay, yeah, I did remove it. So wait, no, I think it's every 5 level ups. Then it does increase your healing percent output. You know, even though it wastes time, it's just easier for muscle memory to just do like defend, heal, attack, heal, defend, heal, attack, heal, defend, heal, attack, heal, because it's a much less complicated pattern. So you can either type continue onward, continue onward, or you can type investigate. Both of them do the exact same thing. You fight two living statues. But when you fight them, but the text that shows up is different. It's like you try to go on in the next room, but the statues move to block your way. But if you're doing if you say investigate, it says while you're investigating, the statue moves to go to attack you, or something like that. I forgot the exact phrasing that I used. Yeah, it's kind of boring to I don't know, this first game, because it's not a very thought provoking thing, because there's a strategy that will always win. That's definitely a flaw I have with this game and its sequel. But if you analyze each turn for some, like, I discovered this trick pretty early when I finalized the game mechanics. Well, actually, originally I did not make it so that defending has a cooldown after it wears off. That's where the normal mode came in, because I thought it might have been like hard or something. With normal mode, it's just the same thing, but it's just way faster, because you can just keep defending. So, well, you do less damage then. Like, way easier. Easy mode is just a cakewalk. I probably should have done the testing in easy mode, cause yeah, that you might as well just it takes a lot less time. Oh, I'm almost dead. Yeah. Okay, so I have equipment here. Yeah, it's just a stat boost thing. So you see another pair of statues, but these ones aren't alive, and then some skeletons pop out. Yay! This is pretty boring to watch, though. Anyway, here's the boss is in the next room. Yeah, let's open the chest. Grizzly bear. A definite flaw is, I think, is that you can't ever see like the enemy stats, so you don't know if you're about to die or. Man, I killed him. Then I leveled up. Leveling up, it's a ratio. So like, yeah, 100%. So it'll do 100. But if I had like, say, what's I'm just gonna pretend that you can have fraction HP. So if you had 50% of 65, then when you level up, you'll have 50% of 70. Um, like you can't have like 32 and a half, but you get the idea. Uh-oh. What am I doing? I just messed up my rhythm. So you can see here, 65 out of 70 to 69 out of 75 does some rounding, or maybe does some truncating, I forgot which I used here. So here's the chest, open it, get the iron breastplate. Oh, gargoyles, these guys are like the bats, but they are annoying. Because they have like, you have less of a chance of hitting them. Like each stage in the gargoyle line. Yes, I have whole enemy lines. So like there's gargoyle. The next one is blood gargoyle. Then there's devil gargoyle. I think this one's an enemy, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Cause you just got this strategy that you can basically never lose unless you keep missing, I guess. Sequel is up to this game is actually like doesn't have as much mechanics. By mechanics I mean it's just battles after battle after battle. Like there's no like interactivity like would you like to do this? Would you like to do that? No, it's just the fights. Cause the way you code it in processing it's called. like to have a window show up instead of just using the console. It's pain in the neck to work with compared to just console output coding. And yeah, it's difficult to even get like progressing text boxes, or at least it felt. Here's the dark skeleton. Wait, no, this is still poison one. Never mind. Spoiler for the next line in the skeleton tree. Yeah, here he is. Heal, tech, heal, tech, heal, you know the drill. By now. I don't know if you're still watching this video, or if anybody ever gonna see this video. Just keep doing the same thing over and over. Very monotonous game. But Gargoyle, yep, here he is. Gargoyle 2, the Squeakquel. And you just keep fighting him. He's 35 turns. Everything takes a long time. Golden statues, which is the successor to the living statue. It's case insensitive, by the way. So now you got another healing chest, but I don't really need it, so I'm just gonna say no. So that you can refuse chests. Here's Hellhound, aka the hardest boss, I think. Because he has poison. And you don't have a big chance of hitting him, I'm pretty sure. So that's what makes him difficult. I spent a long time balancing this game out. So I spent a lot, so I optimized this strategy and stuff. And oh boy. Oh, come on, really? I, these false chests are actually all like different enemies with different like buffed stats for later. Oh, you're dealing 20 damage. Yeah, the false chests suck. So now Knight's Ghost. This guy is actually I believe he's the successor to this Dark Skeleton. Anyway, I don't think he can poison you though. Here's the cobras. Uh-oh, there are some cobras in this room. Silver sword. Another one of these guys. But you're like super powerful now. I'm getting really out of rhythm in this fight. I don't know why. Like, you sometimes like do this. Like like if I guess I type it too soon, but it still works, so it's okay. Devil Gargoyle. He's the successor to the Blood Gargoyle. I don't know if he's already showed up yet or not. Anyway, you got pretty bad hit chance. I think it's like 65% chance of hitting. I'm doing pretty good though. And the critical hits are completely overpowered. But then there's another one of these guys. There's actually like an attack, there's like a battle counter, but the only thing that's used for is for like the first fight when it asks if you want to read the tutorial or not. In the sequel, I made that show up, and it just shows the number of battle because there's no rooms in the sequel, just fights. So it says Battle 1, Battle 2, Battle 3 instead of just saying Battle with 2 exclamation marks, so you know it's really exciting. Elixir, fully restore. Room 24, the final room. You see another person. Another treasure hunter, perhaps? Try to speak to him, but he doesn't respond. Wait, he looks just like you. He's a monster in disguise. You encounter your mimic. This is the final boss. And, yeah, you can just... Wait, no, I think... You gotta boot... There's like... I increased the critical hit rate for this one battle. You're intended to just attack, 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 and then he dies. And then you win. That's because the battle was too hard otherwise. Yeah. You see, so your ending stats are, but actually, you level up, even though there's no real reason to. You level up twice. And you're almost at the point of getting a 3rd level up. And your stats get really lopsided because you only increase 2 attack, but only 1 defense. Yeah. And maybe I didn't make it increase the healing output. Um, um, okay, can't scroll up that far. You see the gem of legend and a pedestal in the center of the room. You grab it and leave the dungeon of mystery. Congratulations. It says something different. So like in normal mode it says try again. In hard mode, easy mode, it says something else. I'm gonna make this go off the screen. Whoa. What does it say if you beat it easy? Try again. Okay, it says try another difficulty. Okay, yeah. Anyway, like as I said earlier, the gender is only for the mimic fight. That's all. Anyway, this game was my very first game that I've coded, and it is not that good. It's 978 lines of code. My second game, The Dungeon of Mystery 2, is 1,483 lines of code. My third game, it's about like 720 or something like that, but most of it isn't like real code. Not most of it. Like a part of it isn't real code, so can't really count that. I'll explain it in that game's video. Alright, bye.